Thank you so much, Katie. That looks so delicious. And now I am sitting here with Miss Murray, Allysa Sullivan. She is here to share how we can honor and support Mental Health Awareness Month. So very important. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's great to see you. Okay, you've chosen to focus your year of service on suicide prevention. Why is this cause so important to you?
There was a time in my life where I just didn't really see a way forward. I was just in a very dark place, kind of hopeless. But that all changed when a friend mentioned suicide to me and asked me how I was feeling, how I was doing, and it kind of opened the doors to my recovery and to helping me get the help I needed at that time. And since then, I've really worked to advocate for other people and help them get the help they need as well, because I know I'm not the only person who's been through something like that.
Sure, I was just going to say, I'm sure a lot of people listening right now can relate to that. So thank you for sharing your story, Allysa. Why do you continue to raise awareness, and how do you do that?
Again, this is something that is ongoing. There are people around us every single day who are going through something that we might not know. And so I really work to be a beacon of hope for those, especially on social media, where I continually post my story. I post hopeful things that I love or things that bring me joy in hopes that someone will see it and it changes their lives.
You know, it's really true. We never know the battles that people are facing, so that's a very good point. What has this experience meant to you so far?
It really has meant everything, besides just being a title holder and a representative for Murray City.
That's a big deal.
It's been so fun. It's been really exciting. But I've also been able to have those personal connections or messages on Instagram or other social media accounts of, hey, I saw this post and it really changed my life, or it helped me on my road to recovery, or it inspired me to keep going. And it's those moments that make it completely worthwhile to know that I am changing lives with just one post or one interaction or whatever I can do.
Well, you're such a good support system. And speaking of that, your parents are here as well, watching and cheering you on. So I see where it all started. So cool. What kind of response have you received from people in the community when you share your advocacy message?
They really have been so supportive. I do small mental health presentations, and after I do those, a lot of people come up to me and say, hey, this meant a lot to me. I've struggled, my friend has struggled. So it is something that people can connect on. This is something that we can all make a difference for. And to see that I'm having that kind of impact on a very personal level means the world.
It's phenomenal. It really is. Okay, what steps should people take if they are worried and they're thinking like, you know, I'm worried about my mom, I'm worried about my sister, my best friend. What steps can they take?
I break it down into 3 easy steps. Ask, listen, refer. Ask the person directly how they're feeling, how things are going, if they're having thoughts of suicide or other things that you might think about. Then you listen with empathy. Sometimes people just want to be heard, and that can solve a lot of problems going on. And the third thing is refer. It's not your job to solve all of their problems or their issues or whatever's going on, but you can refer them to outside resources or therapists, or just be there as a support system.
Sure. Speaking of that, are there resources real quick?
Yes, I always recommend 988. It's the state and national suicide hotline.
Okay.
And so people can call in there, or they can even text, and they get connected to a certified crisis counselor who can give them other resources, can send out mobile teams, or can just sit there and talk as long as they need.
Allysa, that's a great resource, 988.
Okay.
Correct. Amazing. Where can we follow you for more?
You can find me at Allysa Sullivan or at Miss Murray UT to just follow along on my journey and to see more of what I'm doing for mental health.
You're awesome. Thank you for all you are doing, helping people along this journey. Thanks, Allysa. Great to see you.
Good to see you.